Madam President, Commissioners, Chief, Command Staff, guests, good evening. On March 18th, 2008, at approximately 11:45 hours, Inspector Henry Kirk, assigned to the General Works Detail, was driving home from work. Inspector Kirk was heading southbound on Capitol Street, approaching Sagamore when he suffered a heart attack. Inspector Kirk lost control of his vehicle, crossing the intersection of Capitol and Sagamore, and collided with a parked vehicle which was parked on the west side of Capitol Street. Ms. Rosa Katz, who is a nursing student, was traveling westbound on Sagamore Street when she observed Inspector Kirk's vehicle slowly entering the intersection of Sagamore and Capitol. Ms. Katz then observed Inspector Kirk clutching at his chest and beginning to slump over his steering wheel. When Inspector Kirk's vehicle collided with the parked car, Ms. Katz drove up to Inspector Kirk's vehicle, exited her vehicle, and opened the driver's side door of the inspector's car. She saw Inspector Kirk unconscious and in convulsions. Ms. Katz immediately recognized a dangerous situation with the inspector's vehicle. Ms. Katz immobilized Inspector Kirk's car by placing the gear in park and shutting off his engine. Ms. Katz then began using her nursing techniques, which she had learned, by checking Inspector Kirk's pulse and breathing. Ms. Katz immediately recognized that Inspector Kirk was not breathing and he had no pulse. Ms. Katz began performing CPR by tilting Inspector Kirk's head back, creating an airway. Ms. Katz looked into Inspector Kirk's mouth and noticed a blood clot. Ms. Katz, nevertheless, began performing CPR on the lifeless inspector. Ms. Katz continued CPR for approximately 5 minutes until the paramedics arrived, and then they continued CPR. The paramedics and staff at St. Luke's Hospital, where Inspector Kirk went, have both stated that Ms. Katz had not begun performing CPR on Inspector Kirk as quickly, calmly, and as competently as she did, Inspector Kirk would have died. Inspector Kirk is currently recovering, and he is here tonight with us. At this time, I'd like to ask Ms. Rosa Katz to step up to the podium with Inspector Kirk. On behalf of the San Francisco Police Department and Inspector Kirk, in appreciation for your commitment and generous sharing of your talents that symbolizes the true meaning of San Francisco's finest. On behalf of the entire department, we wish to extend our sincere and profound gratitude for the time, effort, professionalism, exemplary performance that you have put forward. Thank you very much, Rosa.
Thank you. And if I may, Ms. Katz, on behalf of the Commission, we'd also like to thank you for your kind act and for taking responsibility and checking in on the inspector and saving his life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Well, I'd just like to add, you wait there, Inspector Kirk. Ms. Katz, thank you very much. I've worked with Inspector Kirk for a long time when I was in the DA's office. You saved a real good man. He's a great man, and I was shocked to hear about this incident, that he's retired from the police department, but he's given a lot to the city, so thank you for what you gave him by saving his life. And it's amazing. The career you've chosen to be a nurse is a lot like the career that our officers are in, where they spend their day saving lives. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Angelini, Mr. Oliver. What you did was very courageous. It's people like you that make San Francisco the greatest city in the world, and I appreciate it. And again, thank you for saving a real good man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.